So today I'm in Jeremiah's 1997 vintage Mercedes E320. And he just bought the car recently. He's got about 170,000 miles on it, just about that. And you have any complaints about it so far?
It's working well for a first-time car. It's got its own fair share of problems, but I mean, what first-time car doesn't? It's like, it's got a couple of transmission errors, it had some brake problems, it's got a defective display, but all that is easily fixable or expected.
Yeah, nothing that you wouldn't expect from a 20-year-old car like this.
I mean, the steering's nice, it's nice and smooth, it's not jittery. Although it's a bit misaligned, it's moving a little to the right.
Yeah,
that's also fixable.
Yeah, that's easy to fix. The ride, from what I've experienced so far, is extremely smooth. I mean, it's not like he's got big wheels on this or anything. He's just got the stock wheels, stock suspension, and stuff like that. But it's very comfortable to drive.
Built for a luxury.
Yeah, it's a luxury car, not a performance car. So you would expect this. But it's still very comfortable for something of its age.
Even with the leather being almost 20 years old, it still holds up. It's got its cracks here and there, but still pretty nice and vintage.
Yeah, you've got your leather seats, obviously. They're a little bit stiff, but that's just from age, obviously. But they're very supportive and comfortable. You've got your seat controls over here, so you can adjust the headrest, which is electric. Is actually pretty nice. I haven't seen that before.
It's a little wonky after 20 years, so it doesn't always work.
So along with these leather seats, you've got a lot of wood paneling on the front center console here, and some wood paneling on the doors as well.
Give it that nice look.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan. There's almost too much of it here. It's a little bit much to me. It's got an inline-six engine, 3.2 liter, 217 horsepower, about 230 pound-feet of torque, which is pretty nice for a car like this, of an age like this. It's not going to surprise you performance-wise, really, but it's definitely plenty of power to be able to get where you need to go.
Its acceleration is nice for its age. It's nothing too fancy, but it doesn't fall behind everyone.
But his car has a ton of electrical issues, but it's got a really cold AC.
It cools down the car quite nice.
Yeah, it cools down the car extremely fast. It was sitting in the sun for about an hour before we started filming this, and the AC was cold almost instantly. You have a lot of headroom here. I'm not even close to touching the top here, which...
Yeah, I'm about 6'1", 6'2", got a bunch. I mean, then again, this car is built for luxury.
Yeah, Mercedes is obviously known as a luxury brand, so you're going to get all the creature comforts inside more than you're going to get the performance and all that other stuff. On the outside, I don't really like how the front end looks. I don't like how Mercedes put the two headlights on each side. I never really liked that. I'm glad.
Bug vision.
Yeah, it doesn't really look all that nice. But the back, I like how the back looks. It's very simple. It's
kind of looks like the back of a Camry or a Lexus.
Yeah,
one of the older ones, not the new ones.
Yeah, it's just simple. It's good for the time it was made. It's not trying to do too much, so it's exactly what you'd expect. I really like how Mercedes has the hood ornament. That's just kind of, to me at least, it's a symbol of luxury and
it's been there for 20 years.
Yeah, I just, you see like a Rolls Royce drive by and they have that hood ornament, and then it's just something that you kind of associate with a luxury car. And I think it's a very nice touch.
It's very different of how you open it. You lift it up a little bit, a tab comes out, you pull on it, and then you can lift it up.
So like we mentioned, you've got the inline 6-cylinder engine, 3.2 liters. It's estimated to get about 21 city, 29 highway, mid-20s combined.
Pretty nice for an old car.
So over here you have your glove box, which is pretty small, but it still does the job.
Holds all the essentials, your insurance, your manual, all that jazz.
Moving over here, you have AC, hazards, door locks, then you got your climate control system, and then the radio and vintage Mercedes once again with the cassette player. Moving down here, you've got more and more wood paneling with some
storage areas.
Yeah, no.
Vintage, missing the little top on here.
All of your window locks. Here's your sport and normal mode. And then your cup holder right in here.
Fancy.
Which is actually cooler than the one in my car even, although it's kind of a pain to put back because you gotta like go through a whole process and you can't even, yeah. And in here,
got a trusty baton. Got enough room for some receipts from like anything you need. You got room for a garage door opener.
Yeah, it's not that much space. I mean, considering how big this center console is, you'd expect there'd be a bit more, but I mean, it's still better than nothing. And then coming over here to the door, you have your controls for adjusting the seat. And got some wood paneling, some nice leather right here, armrest, and a little storage pocket down here. So over here, you've got steering wheel, obviously. Pretty comfortable. He's got an oil level light, which is, again, an issue with his electronics.
Defective display.
Yeah, even though there's absolutely, his oil is completely fine. Temperature gauge, fuel gauge, speedometer, RPMs.
It's also got 2 lights for brake assist and cruise control. Neither of those work, so you gotta watch out for that.
Vintage Mercedes once again.
Oh, and you've got manual lights over here. You have to turn them on manually. You got parking lights for right and left in case you need to leave your car at night. Then you have your fog lights or parking lights, and then you also have your regular lights. Parking brake over here. Got more vents, and then you also have controls for the seat, whether you want to move it back or move it however you want. Got memory here for it. Press the green button and that to memorize it.
So the key fob looks a lot like key fobs today, where you have just this little brick almost and the key that folds out, and then just put it right in here. Start it up. Just kind of another thing about this being 20 years old, this just kind of hangs here. It's
gravity.
Yeah. So in the back here, got good amount of headroom once again, which is very nice. This car's can easily sit 4 to 5 full-size people. Got plenty of room in here for a third person. In the center here, got a nice little armrest.
Some cup holders here. Enough for 2 small cups, not big ones. Because I mean, it's not an American car, so it's not all bigger is better.
It's not meant for big gulps.
We've also got some headrests here up that you can pull up if you want.
Pop-up headrests, which are very nice. These seats back here are very comfortable. You've got your AC right in front of you, a couple adjustable things, some nice pockets behind the seats to put a couple small things if you need to.
You've also got little containers on the side here for just very small things.
Yeah, and then you got your armrests again, window control, nothing special, just exactly what you'd expect.
So the battery isn't in where up front under the hood. It isn't in back in the trunk. It's in a very special spot under the rear passenger seats.
So to get to it, there's 2 little tabs on either side. You gotta pull
on each side.
You can lift this up, the whole thing comes out.
And then you've got the battery right there.
So jump starting your car is definitely different than you would expect, but obviously can still be done. It's in a very weird spot. I'm not sure why Mercedes did this. They might have just been experimenting or something, but nonetheless, it's a very weird spot to put the battery.
Then to put it back on, you just align the seat buckles. Then you just push it in and then snap it back into place. And boom, you're good. So all in all, for a good priced 20-year-old car, first car, it's obviously what you'd expect it to be, and it's a great car.
Yeah, you're not going to be really surprised by anything, but it's a good, safe first car. It would be you're taking a risk when you buy it because you don't know what kind of problems it could have, especially considering it's 20 years old. There could be something as small as just replacing your spark plugs, which should be replaced regularly anyway, to something major like having a...
Fix your brakes,
work
on your radiator, stuff like that. But I mean, it's all part of getting a first car, is having experiences like that and fixing that, getting the experience.
Yep, so I hope you all enjoyed this review of the 1997 vintage Mercedes E320. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.